During World War II, downed pilots faced a harsh reality. Survival in hostile territory often depended on a combination of skill, luck, and the secretive escape rations they carried. These compact packs weren't just snacks. They were meticulously engineered survival tools designed to sustain pilots until rescue or until they could navigate back to friendly lines. Pilots were strictly instructed not to discuss the contents, as enemy forces could use that knowledge to anticipate and counter escape attempts. The rations were small, calorie-dense, durable, and sometimes contained ingredients that modern survivalists can still replicate. For backyard enthusiasts, historical recreation or off-grid survival practice, understanding the principles behind these rations offers a remarkable window into wartime ingenuity and low-tech survival engineering. The core of the World War II escape ration focused on high caloric density in minimal volume. Pilots often carried rations no larger than, a small pouch or metal tin, yet each contained enough energy to survive several days in the field. Items were chosen for their caloric efficiency: concentrated chocolate, compressed biscuits, dried meats, and sugar cubes. The goal was to maximize energy output while minimizing bulk and weight, a principle that remains critical in modern survival packing. For practical application today, you can assemble small ration packs using high-calorie, non-perishable foods like nut bars, jerky, and compact energy gels, focusing on nutrient density rather than sheer volume. The World War II pilot's approach emphasizes careful planning. Every gram counts when survival depends on mobility and endurance. Durability and shelf life were key to the ration's design. These escape rations had to withstand temperature extremes, moisture, and the rough handling typical of combat missions. Chocolate was often fortified with additional fats to prevent melting. Biscuits were compressed to avoid crumbling, and dried meats were salted and vacuum-sealed when possible. Modern survivalists can take inspiration from this approach by selecting foods that are shelf-stable, resistant to spoilage, and lightweight. Simple steps like vacuum packing jerky or dehydrated fruits, wrapping items in waxed paper, and storing in waterproof containers mimic the durability of World War II rations and ensure readiness for field exercises or emergencies. The rations incorporated elements to boost morale and psychological resilience. Pilots often faced long periods of isolation exposure and uncertainty. A small piece of chocolate, a sweet biscuit, or a sip of concentrated coffee provided not just calories, but a psychological lift. This principle is still relevant today. Small treats in a survival kit can improve morale and maintain focus under stress. Modern survival packs can include compact items like chocolate squares, dried berries, or instant coffee to provide comfort and sustain energy, demonstrating how historical design accounted for both physical and mental endurance. The ration packs also contained practical survival tools embedded in the design. Beyond food, some packs included water purification tablets, small compass devices, or even miniature fishing hooks. These were integrated seamlessly to minimize space while enhancing the pilot's ability to survive in varied environments. For modern backyard survival practice, consider combining food packs with compact tools, a small fire starter, a water purification tablet, and a basic multi-tool. This approach mirrors the World War II principle of multifunctionality. Every component serves multiple purposes to enhance overall survival capability. The packing strategy, really emphasized compactness and accessibility. Escape rations were often stored in uniform pockets, cockpit compartments, or life vests for immediate reach. Soldiers trained to access them quickly, even under stress or in low-light conditions. For today's survivalist or outdoor enthusiast, this teaches an important lesson. Ration packs should be small, organized, and easily accessible. Using resealable pouches, waterproof containers, or modular packs ensures that energy and sustenance are available when needed, without fumbling or unnecessary delay. The World War II rations demonstrate a principle of adaptability for extreme conditions. Pilots never knew whether they would land in snow jungle or desert. The rations were designed to remain effective regardless of environmental stress. Similarly, modern survivalists can adapt by including flexible food sources, combining high-calorie solids with dehydrated or instant options, and ensuring all items are resistant to heat, cold, or moisture. The rations also teach a broader lesson about foresight and preparation. Every element of the World War II escape ration reflected careful calculation. Calorie content, shelf life, size, morale, and practical tools were all integrated into a single compact package. Modern enthusiasts can adopt the same mindset when planning emergency kits, camping supplies, or backyard survival experiments. Taking the time to consider weight, nutrition, and usability can make the difference between a comfortable experience and a challenging or unsafe situation. Practical application can start in your backyard today. So, you'll want to assemble small ration packs using non-perishable calorie-dense foods and, add 1 or 2 compact survival tools. Store these items in small pouches, waterproof containers, or even resealable bags. It's a good idea to practice accessing and using them efficiently, simulating stress or environmental challenges as best you can. Try experimenting with combining energy sources, treats, and practical tools to really optimize your pack, much like the functional ingenuity found in those World War II escape rations. Honestly, through hands-on practice, you not only learn about historical survival techniques, but you also develop skills that are, absolutely applicable to modern emergency preparedness. If you want more historical survival strategies, forgotten fieldcraft, and practical DIY experiments inspired by wartime ingenuity, do consider subscribing to Backyard Wisdom and sharing this video. World War II escape rations aren't just history. They're a masterclass in compact, effective, and versatile survival design that can still teach us how to prepare, survive, and thrive today.